Alright guys, hey, and welcome back to part 2. This part I will go over just my loose cards. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, here we have Chakin. That's how you say it, right? Yeah, Chakin, the Forever Man. Very cool game, like very gothy-esque looking, and very, very difficult, but still a pretty interesting game. And next we got Vector Man, a series that was pretty popular, but for whatever reason I just couldn't get into it. I really didn't like the character and the way it looked. I mean, it was visually impressive for the Genesis, I guess, but I didn't really care for it too much. Next we got Maximum Carnage. I actually enjoyed this game quite a bit. It was pretty fun playing 2 players. And plus, Carnage is my favorite bad guy in the Spider-Man Spider-Man universe, I suppose. Alright, next is Battletoads Double Dragon, one of my favorite games of all time. Man, I can't tell you how many times I played this with friends, cousins, brother, everything. But I definitely prefer the Super Nintendo version to this. This one does not look nearly as good, or even sound as good as the Super Nintendo version. Next we got Earthworm Jim, another classic game. A very difficult game. Very unique, very cool. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Very, very cool game. And then next we got Miss Pacman. Wouldn't be a video game collection without Pacman somewhere. So, Miss Pacman. I don't even know why this is in my collection. I don't remember buying this. And then NBA Jam. You know, I don't like sport games. I'm not a sports guy at all. not at all. But sometimes there's some sport games that are just genuinely fun. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, this one was actually a lot of fun to play. Batman Forever, a god awful fucking game. Jesus Christ, this is an abortion. Don't ever play this. Like, I guess if you have that morbid curiosity, go get a ROM of it, but don't play it. It's terrible. Alright. X-Men 2, the Clone Wars or whatever. Again, a very, very cool game. Much better than the first one. My only complaint is that it starts off so weird. Like, as soon as you put it in and turn it on, you're playing the game. Like, there's no title screen or nothing. That comes afterward. Like, you have to play, like, if I remember right, you have to play through the whole first level before you get to, like, the title screen and shit. It's bizarre. And then we got, what is this? Spider-Man XMen Arcade's Revenge. Man, it's been so long since I played this. I don't even know what this game was like. I think I liked it. I mean, I kept it, so pretty sure I liked it. Fatal Fury 2. Another kick-ass fighting game. I love the Fatal Fury series. Oh man, I remember I used to watch the 2 animes that they came out with this. I used to watch them relentlessly as a kid. They were like my favorite things to watch. And I was like super obsessed with Terry Bogard. Like, I remember I actually had a red jacket kind of like his that I like cut the sleeves off and everything, and I got a hat. And, I tried to grow my hair out. Oh man, it was ridiculous. Funny stuff. And then, what is this? Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi. It's a good game. The dog kind of gets annoying, you know, constantly barking, but good game. What else is there? Kid Chameleon, a classic game. Another one of those games that I don't remember it was 2-player. I don't think it was 2-player. But we used to take turns handing the controller back and forth and playing through it. You know, my friends, my cousins, and everything like that. Just everyone I knew had that game. And then Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This game was sick, dude. This game was awesome. I still love going through it and beating it. It was like one of the first fighters up the, you know, I got this and then Street Fighter, and I still remember playing this like all the time because I think that was back when Power Rangers was still a relevant thing, and I was still super into them. Yeah, awesome game. And then we got Rocket Knight Adventures, a very cool platforming kind of action-ish game. Sonic 3D Blast, another game I played with my cousins way back in the day, all the time. I still never cared for it though. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know, this is after I was playing Sonic and Knuckles and shit. I was like, this is a weird ass Sonic. But it's still enjoyable, I suppose. And then World of Illusion, starring Disney's Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. One of my favorite games on the Genesis. Like, oh man, this, I still to this day will pop it in every once in a while and play all the way through. It only takes like, I think like 25 minutes maybe to beat the entire game. But one really cool thing is Mickey and Donald have separate like environments. Like their levels are different. And then when you play two players, the whole way you play it is different. Like the levels are different. So you really get a whole lot of game for what you paid for it back in the day. I used to play with this all the time with my brother. So much fun. Oh no. And then we got a busted ass Phantasy Star 2. I don't even think the shit works anymore. So far, two out of the old ones that I've played, one was really kind of had to get through, and two I liked, but it was, oh my god, it was very difficult to navigate through. Three was alright, and I haven't played four, so I guess two's the one I like the most. Mortal Kombat, not much else to say other than it's Mortal Kombat. I remember the controversy at my house because my cousin had this version with the blood in it, and then my parents only let me have the Super Nintendo one without the blood. And they would get mad whenever he would come over and play this one. They'd be like, "You can't turn that, it's violent." Just stupid, because now we've got games like fucking Dead Space and laceration and blood and guts everywhere. And it's just funny when you think about how tame that really was back in the day. Eternal Champions. I actually sought out to find this because I kept remembering this fighting game I played as a kid that I liked, and I couldn't for the life of me remember what the title of it was, and it was this. And it's an alright fighter. It's pretty cool. Then we got Golden Axe. I didn't play Golden Axe until like a few years ago. I found it at a flea market, and I don't know how. I'd never heard of this series, but man, I fucking love it. I love beat 'em ups. I do. They're the best. Then we got Golden Axe 2. Another great game. Super awesome beat 'em up. And then we got Sega 6-pack. It's got Sonic the Hedgehog, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, and Super Hang-On. This is, I mean, like, that is a lot of really awesome games in one cartridge. That was, back in the day, I bet that was completely worth the money. And then we got Virtua Fighter 2 for the Genesis, which I think is cool. Just for, like, it's a 2D, you know, its own style graphic fighting game. I don't know, it's just an interesting take on it, and the fact that they could even put that onto this cartridge is pretty impressive. Then we got Posey 2 in this weird-ass giant cartridge thing. Definitely better than the first one, or at least, maybe not better, but more forgiving than the first one. The first one, I have that too on Super Nintendo, and it is brutal. Then we have The Lion King, and truth be told, I've never played this, ever. I don't think I've ever popped it in and played it once. I bought it, it came in a bundle, and I just kind of kept it, because most of the Disney games back in the day were pretty fun, so I don't know, I might have to try that later on. Then Booger Man, oh man, another one I remember, because my grandparents used to complain all the time about how terrible it was that he was farting and all this and that, and I don't need to be playing it, and of course me and my cousins thought it was like the funniest, greatest thing in the world. It's still actually pretty fun to this day. Even if it is like super immature, whatever. So that's it. That is my Sega Genesis collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and this wasn't too painfully boring. And like I said, I will try to get that other Sega Genesis video up once I get another video cord. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. And as always, thank you for watching.